Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT with Legacy Art Games, and we are back with more tabletop campaigns. Today, we are going to be playing Scorched Saga with GM Paulson, and this is going to be session 3 of our adventure. We are already locked in combat, as it happens with some specters who were down that mysterious staircase we found. And I'm just going to turn it right back over to the GM and get into the combat. So have fun, everybody.
That is still a successful attack.
Okay, the stream is going.
Alright, so your first attack was successful. You have disadvantage on your attacks with the soul knives because of the specter is inside of the cage, and it kind of limits the possibilities for you to attack it. So yeah, one more attack if you want to use the soul knife, the secondary. Again,
I actually do not know the situation. I last remember we had a staircase.
yeah. So you started the exploration already. It's basically the beginning, the first chamber that you encountered, and there were specters inside, something that looks like a prison.
And we've been attacking them?
They
Hell
attack
yeah.
you.
I'm missing a lot of health.
Well, then I had better help him. I will take my other attack at disadvantage.
Even with disadvantage, this hit was a good one. Now, all right. So go look at that. 2 hits, and with the loud moan, this unnatural creature's body dissolved in a glowing dust that was floating in the air for a moment and then disappeared completely. First specter is dead. And it's Arrow turn again, so Arrow will take another swing with his blade.
Actually, can Entrock move up?
Yes, if you want.
Okay. Oh, that's an enemy. What is the large thing?
That the large thing is Reza, your
Oh.
cleric. He just changed his token because now he has armor.
Oh.
And yeah.
Ooh,
You
that's
see me in the bottom left?
That's nice.
That's kind of how my character looks.
That's nice.
Okay. And the specter looks pretty angered by these hits. Attacks Arrow again. And I score a critical hit. Of course. Of course I do.
Well, looks like Arrow's probably down.
No, that's 19 will not kill him. But he will, if he will not resist, he will be in a trouble. Constitution. He resisted. Okay. Mistake. Okay, so Arrow got hit really hard, and he looks pretty weakened. Your turn, Rezo. The creature next to him, yeah, this one also looks enraged.
DC save.
Is this necrotic
Careful you don't hit
damage?
Time
Yes.
Clock, though.
This is no psychic. Okay. Psychic damage. Wisdom.
It should be necrotic.
Well, he passed anyway.
Yeah. So no damage.
Let's experiment to see what they're vulnerable to. Alright, it's my turn.
Probably attacking the undead with necrotic damage is not the way to go. Now the one behind you is attacking you again, Rezo. But this time misses miserably. And Kalimakos again.
Okay. I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna follow your suggestions. So I'm gonna use Magic Missile. One hits a Spectre one, and the other two go to the other one.
Okay. Oh, nice. Nice damage. You finished it off, and the last one is definitely weakened. And Entrog.
Let's see. Can I move through our newly armored cleric? It's friendly space, yes?
You don't you remember you have a halfling racial trait that does
Oh,
not
yes.
limit your movement when you move through the other creatures.
Oh, yes, you're right. I just want to go around for flanking here.
Yeah.
Still at disadvantage?
No, you have +2 to attack roll.
Disadvantage was because they were hiding behind the bars
Yeah,
of these creatures.
Yeah. So you don't have disadvantage. The first one was a little blow. So you finish it off, and with the loud moan again, the last specter dissolved in this glowing dust that's disappeared after a short while. You've succeeded. Each of you gets 150 experience points.
Was I the only one who failed a DC 10 con save?
Yeah.
Oh, what are the odds of that?
Okay, everybody all right? Arrow is probably not.
Arrow is not. And
Yeah, I can't see Arrow's health bar. It's in the wall.
Okay. He's really low. He's beaten up badly.
I'll cast this on Arrow. I heal him 9 points.
Okay, so he's on a half, like you, Laser. You are also somewhere around the half of your hit points.
I'm at exactly half.
Yeah.
Okay, well, as I said, let's check this room. You are wait here. Hopefully there will be no other monsters inside. But I go check if there is something else that looks interesting in this room.
Yeah, so this was a prison. You see the cages with some of the cages, like half of these cages. There are remains of the human beings, but nothing of a value as you walk around. This was just a prison.
Oh. Okay. I think we can go back to the other door we found.
It's time to leave them in darkness.
All right, guys. So this door, you open this door.
Well, we investigate it first.
Just a moment.
Let me take a look, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see any evidence of a trap on this door.
All right, push it open.
Move it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, more of a corridor, and the pictures on the walls they change, and now you see a lot of armed individuals, both snake and people. They wear armors and weapons. So yeah, and there, by the end of it, okay, never mind. It was open. I
There be
forgot to
two
close.
more doors.
So you see, yeah, two more doors and two more doors, and then you have this hole in the floor in front of you, as you can see. Something dug, like burst out from beyond. You also see that there is a small chamber at the end. Do you have a vision for? Yeah, you see something that looks like a well. So probably there was a source of water supplying this place. And you see this tunnel is leading downward.
All right, since we have a torch up here, I pick up one of these rocks and light it with my light spell.
You have already light spell cast on your shield.
Yeah, it will remove it from my shield and put it on the rock.
Okay.
I want to drop the rock down that hole and look down there.
Okay, so the corridor is moving in something like a spiral, right? So it will be like a spiral steps moving downward, but not there are no steps. It's just something was really cutting through the rock. Maybe some sort of a worm or other creature that is living underground. You are not familiar with those kind of beings, so you don't know what exactly could that be. But it seems like something that's part of the nature did that.
Okay.
All right, I cast light on my shield again so that the rock stops glowing.
Okay.
Okay, then let's explore this room at the end before, and then we can check these doors.
Do we have to jump over it, or can we
Careful.
move around it?
For you, it's 10 feet. Not exactly jump. You will have to cross over, but the others, the medium-sized characters, there is enough space for them to just move around. For each of you, that will be like but you will not fight here, so it doesn't matter. But it's a difficult terrain.
I can jump 16 feet, so if
Yeah,
I run.
that's what I mean. You don't really have to be worried about falling down the hole, even though it's like 10 feet, almost 10 feet in radius. Yeah. So as you spotted before, this is a well, and the remains of the wooden topping of it. Nothing else. The floor of the chamber is also not developed. There are no tiles like in the corridors that you've seen.
I do the rock thing again to see what's at the bottom of the well.
Okay. So the stone was falling for a while, but then it fell into. Hold on, let me quickly remind myself where it will fall on a stone floor. There is no water, at least not from the spot that you can see.
No movement.
No movement.
Let's go check this one of these doors.
All right, I light my shield again.
Got it. Okay, so which door?
Well,
North one.
just keep going right. Keep your hand on the right wall.
Okay, I'm gonna, as usual, look at this one as well.
Nothing unusual that you can say. Do you open?
Sure.
You open the door. They open really. There is no scratching sound. You don't see any. Again, you don't see any aging on the metal or stone. So the doors are really well preserved. This seems to be a weaponry or like a weapon. Oh my god, warehouse or a supply chamber. Most of it is really in a bad shape. They are old, all rusted, and not very usable. But you see two shields on the floor, wooden shields that seems kind of okay-ish. Unfortunately, this all the weapons are made of metal, which kind of raise a question again how old this place really is.
Well, you, you,
Ah,
if I am not wrong, metal is really valuable. So possibly these weapons could be valuable even just for to reuse the metal they are made of. Am I right?
It will require to be like reforged, but maybe yes, maybe you could take the iron parts of these objects and resell them. You are correct with the thinking that metal is really high in a value.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I guess we can try to collect as much as we can carry. Maybe bring it outside to collect at the entrance to collect later and then keep exploring.
So there is 6 swords, 6 spears, one great axe, and 6 maces with the metal head. But they are really you don't expect them to be better, even though they are made of metal. They will definitely crack and crumble when you will hit something. They are in a very bad shape.
Yeah, again, as I said, let's just pick them all up, bring them at the entrance of the ruins, leave them there for now, and then we will pick them up when we leave this place.
Okay, so
yeah, I grabbed the shields.
the shields, they still look firm, so probably they are good to use. They are wooden shields.
I was just seeing if they got larger or anything.
They are not magical, but still firm.
Well, I hand it to anyone if they want them because they look usable.
They look, yes. You have tower shields, so it's not exactly
I
nobody.
don't know how to use them anyway.
Yeah, nobody except you actually is using shields, but you can still sell them for some coin if you need.
Yeah, again, as I said, let's just pick everything up and leave in a pile at the entrance.
Okay, so you leave it by the entrance here, or you take it out on top.
Inside, because outside someone may pass by and see what we are doing.
Okay, noted. So I will make a marker that it's your I will make a red marker. This. Alrighty. Where to?
Let's have a look
How
at the
does
other
this door
doors.
look?
The same. The door looks the same. If you enter, no trap, correct? Okay. So you see something that looks like a bedroom, and here on the walls you see there are no human portraits or carvings anymore, only snakes. And the snakes in armor carrying weapons, blades and spears. Snakes with hands. Kinda disturbing.
That's gross. But
You know,
nothing interesting.
no, nothing. You see that the ceiling crumbled in a few places already, and parts are lying on the floor. The beds, they are really old, and you are surprised how they managed to still standing. The wood seems suggests that they should collapse in any moment. Just by the slightest touch, you may cause them to break and collapse.
Not a good place to rest then.
Not a good place to rest. I agree.
I do the slightest touch to one of the beds.
Yeah, so it's breaking like it crumbles. The wood crumbles like a bread. It's completely, dried out beyond its capability to, withstand its natural um, quality and hardness. So it's basically it crumbles, basically crumbles like a bread.
Okay. Well, let's go back at the other door.
Okay, so there is a single skeleton. I forgot to mention that there is a single skeleton lying on the floor in here. On its back, you see that there is no wound though, nothing on its bones at least that would suggest what exactly killed him. Now, which
I'm-
door?
Well,
Which
the one
door?
at the south, I would say.
Okay.
Gonna check that one as well.
Alrighty. More
Oh,
of a
has it been 10
corridor.
minutes already?
Pardon?
Has it been 10 minutes already? I have Shield of Faith on, I'm just curious.
10 minutes. No, not yet. Almost there, but still not yet. Okay, so you see the corridor ends with the wall, and you have two doors on both sides, left and right.
Check the wall.
No carvings on that wall.
On this one, no. On the side, again, same as in this main corridor. So there are some snake and man walking together, dancing, chasing each other, this kind of. Now checking the wall, so everybody make a perception check. Hold on, guys. Somebody is knocking at my door.
And Tragus, because you're standing so far from the wall.
Yes, I should get closer and be able to roll again.
It's okay, I have +8 to my constitution. He made me roll a DC 10 and I failed.
Oof.
Only one to fail.
Yeah, I feel bad I missed
You
so
put
much.
one-
I had the wrong time on my calendar.
You basically missed the first turn of a fight. Not much more than that.
Yeah, when y'all weren't here, we're like, ooh, let's look for magic weapons. That way no one will know about it except the people here.
Okay, sorry for that. So perceptions.
Arrow should still roll.
Okay, Rezo, there is something wrong with this wall, and as you looked closer to it, you see that it's not exactly. There is like a short, small spacing between the ceiling and it. This blind, like this ending of the corridor. So it probably can be open, but you were looking for any clue around. You were trying to push on it as well. You can't. So maybe the opening mechanism is somewhere else.
I think this wall opens.
Probably. Until we figure out how, let's check the doors. I'm gonna check the door I'm next to.
To the right? To the left,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. To the left. You see a small chamber with the furniture mainly destroyed. The part of the ceiling that collapsed on the bed broke structure. There was a mattress, obviously, but it's you see it ripped into pieces in the middle of the floor. There is a skeleton lying on its back in front of the open coffin. Coffin, although is empty. There is also a desk, very old, with the chair that already collapsed under its weight and the age, and the open closet that seems to also be emptied.
Okay. Nothing interesting here. Let's see the other one.
Come on. Don't troll me, roll 20. Here you see another bedroom, similar to the one that you've seen before. Although in this one, on the walls, you see only men dressed in armor and carrying a weapon.
Okay. Then probably these were quarters for humans and the other one were for reptiles. Still,
Might be, whatever that means.
still no sign on how to open that wall, though.
Kalimakos, you know that you and T are known for kidnapping the members of other races, other intelligent races, especially humanoids. Nobody knows what exactly happens to those kidnapped by the snakes. It is believed that they are being eaten or sacrificed, but maybe there is other reason behind those kidnappings. Who knows? This place suggests that basically men and snakes, or as you already deciphered the UNT, I'm sorry, they are living in some sort of a harmony, and they have a hierarchy of of some sort.
At least for a while. But then from the carvings in the other corridor, they started fighting each other at a certain point.
Yes, didn't seem to end well here.
Well, the only thing to find out, the only way to find out what happened is to keep moving. I'm gonna
All right.
check that door.
Check it. Open up. Open
I
up.
believe it looks safe, right?
Yeah. Seems safe.
Everybody roll initiative.
Do I still have Shield of Faith?
1 minute. Yeah, so you will have for 10 turns.
Haha, I'm blocking the door with a 3 initiative.
Okay, let's put you in the order. Tyra will be first. So, what happened the moment you opened the door, you realize that there are. First, you thought men, but immediately as the light, was cast upon them, these are walking corpses. Although the flesh kind of mummified, because the skin, the flesh is really dried. It normally would rot, but it's too dry inside of this place to have any moist to make it actually rot. Therefore, the smell that this room preserved is absolutely mind blowing, and you have a difficulty to focus because of that. So everybody, please make a Constitution save.
If I fail this again, I'm gonna cry.
Hopefully not.
Okay. The smell is disturbing, but not to the point that it will cause any of you have a problems with normal functioning in a battle. So Arrow is the first to act. He immediately takes his bow and sends an arrow against the first zombie, activating his
He moves his
ability
mark.
to transfer the mark. Exactly. And arrow to the eye. Will it be? Oh, that was close. That was so close. That was so close. He pierces the chest of the beast of the creature with his arrow. The creature still looks firmly. After all, it's an undead. Now the zombie at the end is moving forward to you, Rezo, and attempting to hit you with its fist. There is shit. But you are too bulky and your armor is too strong, and your shield is too big. So for this creature to pose any threat to you, so you easily blocked the strike. The other one, the one with the arrow in its chest, also moves towards you and attacks. also fails. In a certain way, you being up front may not be that bad, after all. Entrog.
Well, let's see. Since, given my racial ability, I can occupy Rezo space and fight, can I not?
Yes,
Alright.
because he's large, so
yeah.
you have no problem standing there.
Alright, I will move over and I will attack this zombie with my soul knives.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, you killed it. You finished it off with the 2 strikes of your psionic knives.
Well,
Quick and swift.
not as
First
bad as the
zombie.
specters.
Yeah. Quick and swift. The first zombie is gone.
And that will be end of my turn.
Now the next one of the walking corpse is moving forward and attacks. Boom.
I'm sort of hiding behind Rezo's shield, but I'm not fighting.
Even though it's attacking you, uh, but you are too swift in your movement, so no danger in this attack. Kalimakos.
Can I shoot a firebolt at them even with Rezo in between?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Then
I'm not
neither
physically
of these
10
has
feet
been
wide.
damaged
I just
yet.
need that to move around and do my movements.
Neither of these has been wounded yet, right?
No.
Then I'm gonna shoot the one on the north.
Okay. Yeah, you roll low on your, but they don't have the highest armor class, so it's not a problem. That's a hit, and it got some nasty looking burn on its cheek. Then the last of the creatures moves forward, mindlessly trying to push towards you, but the 2 of its kind are blocking it. And Rezo.
Will I attack him with my club? Ignore that 3. I had something clicked that shouldn't be clicked. Only 11.
Yeah. Maximum damage though. The same that was burned by Kalimako's firebolt, right?
Yep.
That was a very solid strike of your club. You heard a disturbing sound of crushed bones under the dried flesh of this creep, and part of the skin and muscles that were dried to basically the structure of the paper fell off the body, revealing the broken bones of the ribs. Broken ribs on its chest. Kind of disturbing view. Arrow will take another shot, transferring the hunter's mark on this one. Same as you. Same that you were attacking. I'm sorry. English hard. And that's another good attack. Hold on. I have to make a roll again. And he killed it. Killed another one. So then, okay, that's the one. Entrock, you can act again.
Simple enough. I will attack the zombie right next to me.
Again, quick and swift, 2 stabs, and your psionic blades, they seem to pack a lot of damage to these creatures. So the zombie that you hit attacks you back. Without much of success, though. The attack was very poorly measured and imbalanced, so you had no problem to dodge it. Kalimakos.
I'm gonna shoot another firebolt at the one attacked by Entrock.
Good attack, but it's still standing somehow. Barely, but still moving. Freaking undeads. Okay, next one is, oh, sorry, I forgot it's my turn. So the last zombie moves forward and takes a swing at Rezo. Yeah, that's the usual how I roll. But again, it's you just laugh at these attempts because they are just pathetic.
It's like they tripped over each other trying to attack us.
Exactly. Well, it was not a successful attack, and without any problem, you block it with the shield, and it's your turn.
The one on the bottom, I'm going to try to bludgeon him to death.
Or
And you did.
2 more death.
Ooh,
Okay.
8 hits?
Yeah, it hits. Yeah, the armor class is exactly 8. But now I have to roll. Look at that. So you smack it, it fell on the ground, but then immediately stood up, like resisting or actually refusing to die.
I like your attitude.
So arrow again, he transfer Hunter's Mark to this guy that is refusing to die and takes the shot. Good one. And this time, even though the beast was fierce, it did not survive, so it collapsed on the ground. Only one zombie left, Entrock.
Well, you know what I do best.
Flank it.
This is true. I will move to flank it.
Another 2 nasty stabs. And the creature barely stands. Kalimakos.
I'm gonna try to burn it.
was 12. Oh, nice hit. Okay, let's roll it. Okay, so you burned a very nasty wound on its chest, and the beast kinda stumbled and was waving for a moment, like seems to collapse, but then again resisted to die, and is still standing, glaring with the hatred at Rezo.
I want to know who their motivational coach is.
Well, he's a good one.
That was a strong hit, but still, your tower shield is in front of you, so you had no problem
He
blocking.
would have got the disadvantage anyway.
Oh yeah, correct. I forgot about that. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, he has a negative modifier, but only crit would be a hit, and then we could. Okay, Rezo, it's you.
He dares to try to touch me?
Yep.
Well, I will stumble over myself.
But
Wow,
technically,
yeah.
with an 8, it's a hit.
Yeah, you stumbled.
Yeah, I don't know why I went up there twice. The first one's is it.
And the last arrow with his longbow. Okay. Let's see. Is it still resisting, refusing to die? No. That's the game over for the last zombie, and the last of the undead is dead. So, to describe now where you are, this chamber looks like some sort of actually small chapel. There is this altar on which there is a statue of a woman with whose body from the waist downwards is just a snake tail, and she has a top of the body is basically resemblance of the average human, but the face is again the face of the reptile. Okay, everybody roll initiative again. Or no, hold on, I will use the last one. Unless you wanna roll. You wanna
I'd
re-roll?
like to roll again.
Okay.
I'd like to roll.
In the meantime, arrow, I will him. He used 5 arrows, so he will recover 2. Right, and everybody rolled. So let me quickly drop that. You see the statues of the snakes next to the wall, and there are piles of the bones and skulls between them. And as Kalimakos was moving towards this place that looks like an altar with this statue of the snake woman holding 2 blades, these bones suddenly started to move and animate, growing into skeletons. who obviously have an ill intention and immediately turns hostile to attack the one who disturbed them. So that's Kalimakos and the rest of you. I have to just roll for them to see who will respond first. This. I forgot to reroll for Arrow because everybody rolled again. So I have to reroll for a guy too. Initiative, there we go. Okay, so he's not first this time. And Rezo dexterity is +1. Okay, so the skeleton will charge first at Entrog and attack. No, that's you. Where is it? Where is my... Reveal yourself. There you are. There you are. And attack with the short sword that it's holding in its grasp. Oh, that's a lot. It's a very high roll.
Remind me, if the roll is equal, it's a miss or a hit?
It's a hit. It's a hit.
Oh,
If it's
okay. I have a reaction that gives me 4 to my AC, but it would still be exactly 21.
I rolled high on this one, 17. So you were stabbed in the shoulder, taking 4 of damage. Not too much though.
I can take it.
Okay, so now it's Rezo. Yeah, Rezo.
I say back in the hall. And I'll attack this guy.
Okay, that's a good hit.
And as a bonus action, Shield of Faith again. I'm sure it's out.
You still have 5 more turns left.
Oh, I do? I thought
have-
I was been out.
No. You
Never
still
mind
have
then.
5 more turns to go. Hold on, that's bludgeoning. Okay. That was a massive hit, and one of its hands and part of the torso fell off, crushed completely by the strike of your club. The next one is charging towards Kalimakos and stabs, but Kalimakos' armor class is too high, so he swiftly dodged, seeing this animated bones moving towards him. In the meantime, Arrow interesting. Takes the shot, the near closer one, the one next to Entrog, and he finishes it off. And Entrog, it's your turn.
Let's see. I'm going to go and help Kalimakos with his skeleton. So 2 hits with the soul knives.
And it's immediately dead. before it even noticed, it animated and then de-animated by the power of your stab. Next is this skeleton that immediately rushes towards Rezo and tries to stab him with no effect at all
It's because of the glowy shield.
because of the glowy shield, indeed. And the last one charges towards Kalimakos. Oh, look at that. You take 6 damage, my spellcasting friend.
My ward takes 6 damage, please.
Yeah, your ward takes 6 damage, indeed. And that's your turn now.
Okay, I'm gonna use a shocking grasp on this skeleton.
If it fails,
if I hit it, it loses its reaction.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move behind. If I hit it, I'm gonna move behind the Entrog.
Alrighty.
Actually, I'm gonna go here directly.
Alrighty. So, okay, this one is dead. Rezo, it's your turn.
I remember I told you to get in the hall, but okay. I'm gonna move here so that we're flanking number 4, and Introg can probably flank number 3.
All right.
I'm gonna attack number 4.
Oh no. You stumbled and the swing of the club was not in the target.
But he's got an extra +2 because okay, it's there. It's counted.
It's there. It was not a good roll though. Okay, this one is
11.
dead. This one is dead, so it's Arrow attacking with his short sword now. And that was a good hit. And Rock, your turn. If you wonder what this object is, it's like a pool in the floor. It seems to, from your experience, it looks like there are markings of the blood inside of it. Okay. But it's not very deep. It's deep for like if you stand inside of it, it will read you will be deep until your knee in the floor. So it's not very deep. You can still attack the creature in front of you.
Still, I don't know if I want to stand in something they were offering blood to. So I might give up my flanking bonus to avoid that. And still attack Skeleton 3.
That was enough to kill it. Or deanimate. Only one left. And it attacks Arrow. Hold on, does he has disadvantage? Yes. I forgot one more roll. Okay.
The lower one was only 3.
Yeah, I know. It's the second one was only to determine if it's if it will not be a miss, possibly, but it wasn't. So another scratch on Arrow's hand. Kalimakos, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move here and shoot a firebolt. Actually, if I go here, he is flanked, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna shoot from here.
I think it's exactly, yeah, that was a good call to do that because otherwise you would miss. Yeah, good shot, and it's dead. You finished it off. So, gentlemen, now about the chamber, as the last of the undead guardians collapses on the floor, you see inside, um, aside of the statues and this altar, plus the pool that looks like a sacrificial pool where they were offering blood or slaughtering something in front of this altar, there are two stone coffers standing on the sides of the altar. Also, you see the part of the wall collapsed, and there are like these boulders or the wall parts lying on the floor. The carvings and the sculptures in the wall, they are of the much higher quality than the one you see in the corridor. Way more details. So now the snakes, they are not just just a simple carvings, but very detailed with the arms and carrying in one hand a skull, in another hand um, a carved dagger that looks like a sacrificial dagger or something like this. Uh, Aside of those, you see also some human with strange shaped faces. Similar to the face of the snake, but something between the human and a reptile uh, face mask maybe. That's it.
I try to look at one of these stone coffers. Try to check if there are any mechanisms, and if not, try to open it.
While we're investigating this place, can I spend 10 minutes to cast a spell?
Yeah, sure. You can start casting if you want.
Alright, so everyone's staying here. We are checking everything.
And now, as you check the coffer, make an investigation. Okay. So you haven't spotted anything unusual, but the moment you reached forward with your hands to touch the cover and pull it up, all of you hear a strange sound. I mean, strange voice coming. What seems to be like coming directly from walls. It echoes in the chamber. It's hard to say from which direction exactly it originates. You cannot understand the words though. The language is completely unknown to you in what this voice is speaking. There is um, everybody make insight check.
I'm trying to cast a spell right now. Can I do it?
Yeah, you can. You as Kalimakos is trying to investigate the coffer. You started to cast a spell. It will take a while though.
Yeah, I'm trying to cast Prayer of Healing right now.
Yeah, I figured that might be a case. Yeah, there is a like a warning or a threat in this, but you cannot say exactly what is the meaning. But definitely there is this manner of the threat or a warning in the voice itself.
Alright, I say, let me finish before you touch anything else.
Okay. I will. Well, I guess that while he's casting his spell, I will take 10 minutes to cast one of my spells at this point.
And that's a very good call, guys, because since you both decided to cast something for 10 minutes, we will take 10 minutes of a break because we are exactly 2 hours in a session, which will make it quite believable. So you spend 10 minutes on a casting and maybe some refreshment and snacks, and I will catch you in 10 minutes.
Are you like ritual casting detect magic?
Correct.
All right, I'll do my heal now before we leave. Everyone gets 17.
Yeah. If you're fine to wait right after I cast my spell so that I recover also the hit point I used to cast it.
Yes.
Okay, so I will be at full health.
And we'll just have to remind him to add 17 to arrow.
Yeah. Okay, see you soon.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, I'm here
and
as well.
Arrow 17 health.
Okay, so those who were... Oh, some were wounded. Plus 17. Okay. So what
And
now?
as I said, I casted Detect Magic to see if I can identify some magic in this room.
I have to quickly review. The statue. There is some
I
sort
glow.
of a magic on a statue. The nature. Oh, what kind of nature it will be? Illusion.
Illusion. Interesting. Then I guess I'm going to move here and I'm gonna try to use my staff to probe the statue to see if it is real or some parts of it are illusionary.
Yeah, absolutely a solid stone. So it's not let's say a body of the statue that's it's not illusory statue. That's the right expression. So the statue is real, made of stone, but it has some sort of illusory spell cast on it, or maybe it will activate under a certain condition. It's hard to say.
Okay, then, well, I will try again to open this coffer, which I tried before the voice starts speaking.
When you reach forward to the coffer, again, this time right next to you, materialize, or should I rather say, hold on, did it appear or not? Can you see it?
For
It's a
now,
rock.
no.
Huh?
We only see rocks.
Wait a second. Again. Appear. There you go. Yeah, I'm moving rock at the back. There you go. So this rock turned into a rocky man, or should I say rocky humanoid. He is of a size of the average human, so basically as tall as you, Kalimakos. He's looking at you with kind of mysterious face. Hard to say what his intentions are, but he speak again with this deep echoing voice, and this time you hear that there is definitely a threat in his words.
I, well, go ahead if you have an idea. I try to back up a bit from the stone man.
Okay. He's looking at you with same expression on the face, so face with no expression, carved in stone. Doesn't move forward, doesn't move backward, just observe you.
Well, I try to ask the stone creature in all languages I know, if it can understand what I'm saying.
Got it. Let me.
Common, Elvish, and ancient Halfling.
Also, you are surprised, Endrek, that this man actually was able to speak in your native dialect. That was unexpected. Unexpected. The creature did not respond. Doesn't seem to either be willing to respond or understand you.
It is very likely that if we try to open the coffer again, it will attack. Yeah, the problem, the only corpses that are here are completely desiccated and have no blood at all.
So what now?
Yeah.
It was not reacting, as you've noticed. It only reacts when you are trying to touch the coffer. It's not disturbing you when you check on the statue or anything else in the room. So as you figured so far, it's a guardian that is protecting the whatever is inside.
Okay. Well, I try to check the statue again. If I can find some hidden mechanism. I don't know if one of the arms can move or something like that.
Yeah, good one. And it didn't take you long to actually realize that at the back of the statue there is a lever that you can pull. It's in an upward position, so you can pull it down.
I pull it down.
So everybody, you can hear like a deep sound coming from the southern wall. It sounds like something is moving there, a stone scratching over the stone, and you see the wall vibrating slightly. It lasts for a few breaths and then it stops.
It is likely that we open the fake wall in the other corridor. Now we just need to decide what to do about these coffers. This is likely. We don't know how dangerous these stone men are, though.
I try to touch the stone man.
As you approach him with your hands reaching forward, he he has risen his right hand, like in a gesture to stop you from getting any closer or trying to interrupt him or touch him.
So he's holding his hand up like the halt signal.
Yeah.
I give him a high five.
I give him a high five, and he. Oh, what's going on? Don't troll me, roll 20. And he ignores you.
No. No,
At
I
least,
speak.
at least the one that is dressed like performer. This one. So the others they don't seem to be knowledgeable, but he spoke in a, and it's not just any dialect. It's your like original Halfling dialect. And so the one called ancient Halfling. It's very unusual for any tall man to be able to speak in your native speech. He must have had a teacher who had something in common with the old people, the halfling.
Yeah.
Just one coffer.
Well, one at a time. Let's start where the one where you are.
And I
Which
put my
one?
hand.
Okay. So the moment when the creature realizes that you are not going to give up on your attempts to open the coffer, it turns hostile. It quickly claps his hands and shouts few words, which you also do not understand. But what happens is that the two stones at the other end of the room, they started to move. You see these two. They started to move. They grow limbs. They grow limbs, and they seems to follow the order of that guy and are willing to attack you. And same as he. So I will quickly roll initiative for them. Just give me one moment.
Callimachus rolls his eyes out towards the ceiling.
I'm the one who actually touched it.
Yep. But it was every player in the party agreed. Yeah, we just do it.
I don't know. I didn't hear Arrow say yes.
Hold on, I have to put this guy on the floor. Actually, maybe I will delete them. I will move you. I will delete the dead from the room, so they will not be disturbing. Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. Roll 20 is lagging. Yeah, so let me quickly roll. One for this gentleman. My friend.
Is it initiative time?
Yeah. That's exactly when you roll it. Let me see. Everybody roll. Ah, no, I forgot about arrow. And now it's all good. Descend. Arrow is the first to act again. So he will take a shot at the Guardian. Transferring the hunter's mark. The arrow hit the stony body of this creature, but doesn't seem to do that much. Definitely didn't have a full effect on him. And Kalimakos.
Okay. You say that these the two rocks down here are moving as well, right?
Yes.
Then
You
I'm
are in
gonna
the-
move. I'm gonna move back here, and I'm gonna cast our web at this corner in order to trap them there.
Okay, that's a valid solution. What's your spell DC?
14.
Okay. And it's a 20-foot cube. So you make a draw how exactly you place this cube. Where is the end of it?
Okay. Basically, I place it more or less. No, sorry, not. How do you cancel it?
You select and delete.
Okay. I place it more or less like this.
Okay.
Going then up the walls in order.
Yeah, I know. So this entire area. Now they have to make dexterity. Okay, so they failed. And that means okay, so they are restrained. Let's mark it. That was a good spell. Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna move to the corner. No, stop drawing.
You have to select the arrow pointer.
Yeah. I'm gonna move here to the corner and then stay here.
Okay. Now it's the first of the rocks. Oh no, sorry, End rock. I'm sorry, my bad. It's End rock. No, I clicked I clicked forward too fast, so I skipped you. Okay, first one was a good hit. The other one, though, didn't do much to. You didn't pierce the stone-like skin of this creature. Okay, now this guy is trying to break free.
The bear strength check.
It did. Broke free barely, but it did.
But it used its action, so it
Yeah,
can
I
only...
know. So it's basically action to make a strength check against. Okay. So it will move. It's a difficult terrain, right? Or not? The weapon difficult terrain, yeah.
Yeah.
So he can only move up to here. And now the guy, the big guy. Against the one who hit him, which is Entrog. You take a hit. Oh, this guy hits like
Like a
how you
rock.
call it? Like a rock. Yeah, hits like a rock indeed. Hits hard and strong. You take 13 points of damage, Entrog. Yeah, I roll high today, although I was rolling ones as well pretty often, so the chances are I will start again. Rezo.
Shield of Faith.
Okay.
And I'm going to try necrotic damage on this guy. He's missing health, right?
Yes.
I believe that's a wisdom save.
He fails. He fails, therefore he
8 necrotic
takes
damage.
damage. Yes. So this eerie, chilling black mist flow through your fingers into the body of this creature, and for a moment it looked really disturbed by this fact, but then it looked back at you with anger in his eyes, and probably he will attack you on the next turn. Now the
Hey,
last of
I
the
give you a high
boulders.
five, man.
Now you attacked as well. The last of the boulders is trying to break the restraint and also succeeds moving forward slowly. And arrow again. He takes another shot. Maybe he will move though next to Kalimakos and takes a shot at the Guardian. Look at this. I'm rolling. I'm rolling. And it's another good hit. Although unfortunately the arrows are breaking when they hit this stone body of this creature. So every shot at him is game over for a projectile. Kalimakos, it's your turn again.
I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the Guardian.
Hey, remember before the rocks get out, you can set your web on fire with a firebolt.
But I don't. They will not yet get out. So they will need to do another deck save to avoid getting trapped again in the next turn. I'm confident they will stay there for now.
Okay. Good attack roll, very not good. Not very good, I'm sorry. Very not good. What am I talking about? Not really good damage roll though. So you slightly I made like a slight burn, a little bit of a black mark on the shoulder of the creature. It doesn't really seem to even notice that you were shooting a projectile at it. And Rock? The first stab was not successful, but the following one was in a spot, and you stab it to. It's something that's supposed to be the belly of the beast. Now he has a choice whom to attack, but first, those in the web they need to make another dex save. Failing. Look at that. Restrained again. So now the Guardian will roll against whom? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Rezo. So he attacks Rezo with the big slam. But Rezo, without much of a problem, blocks the hit with his tower shield and can counter attack because it's his turn.
It's going to roll a wisdom save again.
Wisdom. Ah, look at that. Exactly what was needed. This time he resisted the arcane magic. I'm sorry, the necrotic energies of your spell, and the bell will not toll for him. At least not this turn. The other stone. Let's roll it. Also stops moving. The webs are all over it again. And it's Arrow. So Arrow will take another shot. Yeah, this time the arrow just bounces off and breaks. Didn't seem to do much of any damage. Kalimakos.
Firebolt.
I'm
Missing
sorry.
miserably.
You've missed. You weren't able to hit the Guardian, and it's time for Entrock again.
Cold in general. I'm cold in general. So sorry, I was being spoken to. Well, Entrock is getting a little frustrated with this guardian who refuses to die and continues to wail on him.
He blocked your second attack with his fist. The first one, though, was the good one. So, another cut on its stone skin. Now the restrained guys. Oh yeah, sorry, you follow. Keep following.
Oh, I was just going to say, does he seem to even be falling apart much?
Not really, not so far. He's still firmly standing.
Sounds like we need some magic missiles.
Now there is this guy. I mean, your hits are good. It's not like you don't see that he's resisting the power of your psionic blades. Just probably the nature of this creature, that it's really bulky and sturdy like a stone.
Makes sense. He is guardian.
And he's made of stone.
True.
Okay, I have to roll for...
Strength this time. Not save. Okay. Fast.
It breaks and it moves forward, attacking Rezo from behind.
It used its action though.
Yeah, it used the action. Correct, you are correct. To break free. Guardian attacks with a slam and attacking Rezo. Okay, maybe not Rezo. I was right, not Rezo is attacking Entrog with the big slam. Not so big.
I felt the wind, though.
Your armor class is high enough to dodge without any problem. Okay, now Rezo.
Feel the toll of the dead again.
This one is a good one. So the fortune was not on his side again, and this chilling, disturbing energy of the Shadowfell flashed through his body, causing definitely some damage. As he looks more and more upset at you, Rezo. And the last creature, maybe this one will fail. Probably not, but who knows? Okay. It didn't. So it moves forward and it's right there.
It's gonna be really fun for me in a second.
Yep. Arrow takes another shot. The supply of his arrows is shrinking fast. Okay, that's a good hit and a good damage. Okay, so now you see that the creature is kind of cut and his body is cut in many places by the blades of Entrog. Also, in a few places it crumbled, hit by the arrows of Arrow. So it doesn't seem to be that sturdy as it was just a few moments ago. Karimakos.
I'm gonna move here and I'm gonna cast Burning Hands as a second level spell to burn the web and the two rocks inside.
Burning Hands is, what is the 15-foot cone? Okay, let's see.
You may have to get a little closer.
Yeah, I need to move here.
Yeah, not to burn Rezo. If you want to avoid damage him.
Well, I just angle it towards the wall to avoid getting him.
Yeah. Okay, so he will not get damaged, and the creatures, though, both of them will. The webs will burn. Okay, so roll for them. Roll the damage for Burning Hands. Depends on which spell slot you are using.
It's second, so it's 4d6s.
Okay, 14 plus additional 2d4.
Those that are at the beginning of their turn, technically. But if you want to do it now, it's fine.
Yeah, we can just roll it all together.
Okay, then I'm gonna roll now.
Okay, that's a really good damage. So the webs are
They can make a dex save to halve the damage from the spell. No, they are not restrained, so they don't have disadvantage, I think.
They don't. It doesn't matter. I will just use it. I will not be rolling for it because there will be 3. Okay, well let's make it so that one fail to. Okay, the other one succeeds. So I will give it back a 3. Thank you. Now
And
is
now
that the end of
then I'm going back.
Okay. Entrog.
Entruck keeps trying to wear away at the same spot in the Guardian, hoping to make some progress, and he's working a little more quickly now that he sees these other statues are getting very close.
Oh, the crit. Pity that the damage was not particularly well. Double 2. But still 8. A lot. You will have advantage on the next turn.
Okay. And I'll always take low damage over a miss.
And the last, now they are no longer restrained, so they will attack Rezo. He's the only one in range right now. 13. Rezo, how did you recover your drain?
I looked at it. Since I did my toughness, I actually did not lose health, which means I didn't lose my max
Okay.
health.
Okay. Got it.
I had
So
to scroll
1.
up to figure that out.
Okay. So that's 1, 13. Oh no, that's only one attack. You take 13 points of damage. And the Guardian will now try to attack you as well. Oh no, he will attack Entrop, definitely. After packing so much damage, he will definitely attack Entrop. And hits
Oof, nothing I can do about that.
for 12. Another 12 against you. And it's Rezo.
Now I might have to duck out of the fight. Ooh.
You have range attacks?
I got a crossbow, but nowhere near as good as my knives.
It might be good to have everyone go into the hallway then. I am going to make everyone around me do a con save. Well, my enemies.
I forgot that I have to roll separately for the stones because they don't have a character sheet. Well, they all pass. Not exactly the save I would use against stones. The last one,
I'll cast Sanctuary on myself.
it's a bonus action, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So wisdom. There it is. Fails, so it loses its action. It loses its action. Instead,
And I tell
Oh,
everyone to
no.
get into the hall.
No, hold on. It fails, so it cannot attack you. It will have to move to pick a new target. It will.
The web is still difficult terrain, though, until my next turn when it disappears.
So it moves. It's rolling now like
Like a boulder?
like a boulder, indeed, rolling on the floor like a boulder, exactly here and smacking into arrow.
Oh, that's clever.
So he needs to make a strength. Oh, good, he's proficient. He passed. Okay, he will take extra 7 damage, so the attack from this rolling boulder. Ooh, 19 in total. That prayer of healing was great because he had way below 19 before you cast it, so he would be right now down after this attack. Arrow, he retaliates with, yeah, he cannot shoot, takes a shot anymore. So he has to fight. I mean, he could, but disadvantage is not the way to go.
Disengage.
So,
I told him to get into the hall.
yeah, so he will take a disengage action and get behind the door.
Further.
Maybe a bit farther in here. And Kalimakos.
Okay. How badly damaged does the Guardian look?
He looks pretty damaged, you know. His body, he like part of the stone that his body is made of fall off, either hit by the knives of Entrok or the arrow tips of arrow.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast magic missile, and all the 3 missiles will go on it. 1, 2, 3, and 9 force damage.
How you packed some damage there. The creature seems pretty weakened right now.
And then
Entrok.
I move back as
Okay.
well.
Okay. Entrok's turn.
Entrok is going to risk it and stay on the Guardian because he figures he can't do much from the hall, and if these things can roll around like that, well, there's no safe place in here either. May as well take down
I
the
want you to go
walls.
to the hall.
Is there a reason other than saving me?
Yeah, if I can clog the hallway,
Hmm.
just dodge and have sanctuary on myself, I am a lot less likely to be hit than anyone else, and y'all can range from behind me.
I can. I'm going to spend a couple of psi points to teleport. Because I can't move very fast on my own. I'm going to use this.
That's a bonus action.
Well, I suppose I could get in one last hit on him before I teleport.
Exactly. You can attack and then teleport. And that, my friend, was a lethal blow. And as you suspected, Entrog, the moment the Guardian fell dead on the floor, the boulders stopped moving as well. So there is no longer magic or any energy to command them. So they are just the boulders as they were before. Just in a different position than they started. The fight is over. So now, hold on, I forgot what was the quick check. Oh, nice. Each of you will earn, you most likely will level up, if I'm not mistaken. I need a calculator. No, you not yet.
By the way, just as a reminder, you have not given us the experience for the zombies and the skeletons as well.
I know. I am adding them up right now. I only gave you for specters, 150 each. Oh yeah, I didn't add it to Entrog. No, it's added. Okay, it's added. I forgot that he arrived just by the end of the fight. Okay, so for these guys, 400.
So very close.
Yeah, very close. It's actually. Hold on. $700 each.
And
For
that'll
dealing
do
with
it.
Yeah, which is enough to level up.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, okay, because this was calculated. Yeah, okay. So I'm surprised, but yeah, these experience points, they were really well calculated for. Yeah, so I didn't screw up any maths. Okay, yeah, so that's exactly what you get. You get a level up, 2,700. Yeah.
Not bad.
So there goes level 4.
Yeah, and we have a feat.
We have to take a rest first to do that, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you need a rest to get those features. You get immediately your but no, your proficiency bonus does not increase. But nevertheless, you get hit so many times. You spend so much of your resources that withdrawing and getting spending sometimes in the camp, resting, eating, drinking will be a way to do.
Yeah, well, I was about to suggest taking a short rest and then continuing, but we can also take a long rest if you prefer. So
most of you will not recover resources with only short rest, and you cannot get all the features from leveling up with just a short rest. You need a long one.
I guess before going back to camp, we should check what was in those chests. Do you agree?
Yes, my thoughts exactly.
I'd like to use my divine intervention. How much health are you guys missing?
Oh, quite a bit.
Because I have 15 hit points I can give y'all. Well, technically, since I leveled, 20 hit points I can give y'all. But it can't heal you.
But yeah, so Arrow is missing 23 right now. You are missing. Entrok is missing 25. Kalimakos is missing 5, and you are missing 18. So even though you will be distributing 20, it's not gonna be too much.
Well, and I can only heal them up to half their hit points. Like, I can't heal myself or Kalinikov with this. We're above half.
Yeah.
So if I give 10 to each of them, will it not exceed half their health?
Yeah, adding 10 to each of them will not. That's true.
Okay, then give each of them 10. Because I regen this on a short rest.
Okay, so they are no longer in such a dire situation and the danger of being one shot.
It looks like Arrow got too much. It shouldn't go over half his health.
No, he got hit by the boulder, 19 points of damage. And he got attacked by the Spectre.
Well, what's his health right now?
23.
Of?
36.
Then he...
Because
oh, that is half.
Half is 18.
Half is 18, yeah.
Yeah, then he should be at 18, not 23.
Now that the danger or the immediate danger has passed, Entrok says to Kalimakos, "Where'd you learn to speak such good Halfling, huh?"
Well, one of the many things I learned studying history with my teacher, but I'm not very good at it. I guess you noticed that he when speaking this language, he speaks very slowly, thinking a bit before forming each sentence.
Oh, well, better than most. Most that, learn to speak it are just being kept around for food.
Are y'all saying this in common?
Common, sure.
Well, I hope you will not include me in your next meal. Thank you very much.
Oh, you've done well by me. If you die, I won't eat you. I promise.
And okay. you keep your fingers crossed behind your back.
Yes, those too.
Oh, I tried touching the chest again.
Yeah, nothing happens. You can touch them. Stone coffers. They don't seem to have any sort of a lock or anything like it. So you can just lift the cover and see what's inside.
All right, that's what we do.
Okay, guys. So in two of these coffers, you find 4 metal chandeliers. The other is not, but you, Kalimakos, you can make a wisdom check.
Just a moment.
Okay, the alloy that was used to produce them, it's a brass. So they will have a nice value. Then there are, this will be crazy in a value. There are 2 ritual daggers. They in the shape of a snake blade or a flame blade. If you are familiar with the concept, what it means, it's this shape like
sort of wavy.
Yeah, wavy blade. Yes, it's not straight. It's not carved in a one way, but it's like a wave going side to side. That kind of a blade. So snake blade.
They are both metallic.
not just metallic. They are metal, that's sure, but they are black in the color. So again, you, Kalimakos, you can make another history check. You don't know. Never mind.
Okay,
these are metal blades, probably painted to the black color, or there was some mineral added to make them black. Surprisingly, there is no sign of rust on these daggers.
Okay, well, I think we can bring both all this stuff and the weapons we found earlier back to camp and take our rest.
Then, that's not all. There are 4 ritual robes of a very high quality. So, I forgot. When you were opening the coffers, they made this sound when you depressurize something, right? And the air is quickly being sapped inside of the container. So probably they were kept in a perfect preservation inside of these coffers. And the moment you've opened them, the preservation is gone. But that's probably the reason why these objects are so well preserved. There is no sign of aging or no damage on them at all, even though they probably spent a lot of time inside of here, protected by the stone guardian. So these robes are green in color. It's silk, you know that. So they have this. They have like engravings of or the shapes of a snake coils all over them, and they are made with a silver thread. They will also have a very high value on the market. Definitely not just the dozens or hundreds of hundreds. Yeah, you can expect few hundreds of ceramic pieces for each of these robes, because any noble, that's a cloth that any noble wouldn't be ashamed to wear.
I was about to say that wearing one of these, I will be the envy of everyone in Balik.
Yeah, that's definitely a very high quality. It's a silk. Silk is rare. It's only because you can only get this fabric from halflings, and there is a little bit of it produced around Galg, where the sorcerer queen Lalalipai or Oba is residing. Aside, you cannot get silk anywhere else. So it's very rare fabric, very expensive at the same time. That's why it's so expensive. It's so high in the value. And the last but not the least, there is a golden tiara, and it's in the shape of the 3 snakes that are coiled together. And when there will be your forehead, when the tiara will rest on your forehead, the heads of the snake, they are in a shape like the one is looking forward, and the heads of 2 other snakes, they are looking at the head in the center that is looking forward. So this is the tiara.
We do the test, pass it between people to see if it changes sizes.
No, they don't.
By the way, I should still have detect magic on, just in case there is something.
Yeah. I know. So they don't have any magical nature. These objects, they don't have any spells cast on them as well. But they will have a very good value on the market. Metal chandeliers, especially brass, like a very rare alloy. That's also one of you have 4 of them, and one is worth few hundreds of ceramic pieces. You can expect. Well, you are noble, you can expect you can buy something like that for around 500 ceramic. Maybe a bit less if you make a good bargain. Metal dagger, almost priceless for a standard market. On the market of the noble, that's a different story. But this looks unusual and have this strange color, which suggests that they are kind of custom, so you can probably expect even more.
May Interrupt take a look at one of those daggers? See if he can better understand the metal. He got a bit of an interest in weapons.
Halflings doesn't have much of the knowledge about the metal. Yeah, you can make a history with a disadvantage.
Ah, that takes away my good score.
History check with disadvantage.
Ah.
Yeah, you have no idea what this metal is. You are not basically the only those who actively work might know something about the alloys. So Smith or someone like that. Eventually, those people who are familiar on a daily basis with the metal, so nobles, they are or rich merchants. They are the one who have access to metallic objects. The others, no clue.
Okay.
So to know the nature of the alloy, that's almost impossible for just common people.
Okay.
So that's why disadvantage and stuff. Okay, so that's the content of these coffers. Now, the moment you packed these objects to and get ready to leave, the face of the statue animates, and its eyes are glowing in a reddish kind of aura. The face expresses extreme anger, and the statue speaks. I will remember you, thieves, and I will come back to take the price for the object that you have stolen from me today. And then the face comes back to stone. And now the magic is gone. So from the statue. So this was probably
scry or something.
It was just an illusion. Don't worry.
Maybe we should just drop it
he
all
can't
and
see
leave.
my face. He just knows I'm really tall.
I didn't touch any of it, so I'm fine.
Maybe.
No, you said let me see the daggers, remember?
See, yes, not touch.
Everybody were involved. It was a common decision to attack, to try to take the stuff, and then the common decision to pack it and leave. So
you gotta be clever to survive as a
whoever
halfling.
that was, he will remember the thieves. Now, what do you do?
I would say we bring all our stuff back to camp and we rest. Do you agree?
I agree.
I agree.
Okay, so I will move.
Including the one we left at the entrance previously.
Yeah. So I will move you back to the entrance. And then I will move you between maps. Oh no, there's supposed to be a different music here right now. There is no danger. But there is an old token. Sorry, I forgot. There you go. Okay, so this fireplace is not burning anymore outside. Yeah, actually, I don't know, JT. You have to make a decision what kind of character you wanna have. So I rarely suggest anything to my players. Just build a character that you will enjoy playing, You know, so far the fighter in the Soul Blade was working well. Hold on, I have to check what level fighter gets.
You don't have to tell me. That never hurts to welcome an opinion.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't want to be involved in character creation or character build of my players. In a way, I can sometimes give like a suggestion about a spell or something, but I rarely do that. I rather stay neutral and let the players to decide what they enjoy to play. Instead of making them the character that I would enjoy to play, and they might see it like I don't know. Having that said, what I was looking for was a fighter. Okay, because I know they get more frequently.
Yeah, they get at 4, at 6, and at 8.
4, 6, 8, yeah, ability score improvements. So you can choose martial archetype now. Okay, guys, do your level up stuff. Recover all the resources. Remember about max hit points per level up to level 10. Yeah, you can use this average, but then you will just add max.
Yeah,
Mano.
okay. Yeah, okay.
If you are using a character mancer, then yeah, you can use average for now, and then you will just adjust it after you finish the leveling up procedure.
I'm just thinking for a moment because, well, I'll get my ASI with Fighter, but Soul Knife gets some things too. So, tough call.
Yeah, it's always a hard decision when you make a multi-classing character, which level I want to get.
That's why I almost never do it, because I always fight with myself. How do you handle feats? Do you allow one attribute in a feat or just a feat? With ASI?
No, you make a choice. You either get a feat or you get ability score increase.
Okay.
Yeah, because some feats do attributes as well.
Yeah. And you can include the feats from other publications like Xanatar or Tasha. So
Yeah, I'm using Tasha to get like 1 wisdom, and I'm now proficient with perception, and I'm also now expert at perception as well.
okay. Yeah, because okay.
Well, the argument for me is with Fighter, I get ASI. If I go Mystic, I can communicate telepathically, and I get a healing ability. So it's pretty tough.
Yeah, and yeah, at fighter level 3, you can get a champion with increased crit, right?
Oh, yes, this is true.
So that's a thing. It's when you are a fighter, it's such a because fighters they get so much utility by leveling up them, especially on early levels, like up to level 4 or so. Actually, it's always good to level rush fighter to level 5 or 6 and then continue with the second class, because you get those ability score increases or feats, right? Level 4 and level 6. At level 5, you get an additional attack, so you attack twice, just taking attack action. So that's another great thing about the fighter. So either you take a Scion class and you increase a spell blade to certain level, and then you develop the fighter, or you focus on the fighter on early levels to get those extra attacks and those extra ability scores or feats as soon as possible, and then you commit to, you just leave the fight, abandon the fighter, and you commit completely to your secondary class, or then your main class, which will be the Spellblade.
I think maybe I'll use my ASI on mobility. It'd be good for me, I think.
Oh, you copied all the spells to your spell book? Just I'm asking Rezo. Rezo, just a reminder: you cannot use any form of resurrection spells in Dark Sun. The one exception is Revivify. Because Revivify is not exactly the resurrecting someone. Revivify, you can, it's basically like resuscitation, or using defibrillator to shock someone, to like wake them up. Your body is not yet dead. That's what Revivify does. But once somebody is dead, he's dead. You cannot revive them with the spell. There are no gods, so you cannot do that. And the elementals, they don't. Because I saw True Resurrection spell on your spell list, that's why I immediately reminded. That's you have to keep that in mind. It's not gonna work.
I actually
Is
might.
that same way as dead at level 5?
Animate dead.
No, raise dead at level 5.
Raise dead. I think it's hold on. I think this spell is. No, it's not gonna work.
And Paul, actually, when you have a moment, can you take a look at my sheet? Because I think I set up multi-classing incorrectly. I just put Mystic or my type of Mystic as my subclass. I have to admit, I've never really multi-classed.
Okay, so let me check. At the back of your character sheet, there should be.
I always single class, so it was new to me.
No, you should. You see at the back of your character sheet, you should check their second class.
Because I should
Mystic
probably already have champion. I should have all that time probably.
No, you shouldn't.
I was
Because
fighter 3.
No, you were fighter 2.
No, really, I was 3.
No, if you chose, because you are level 4 right now. So if you have if you chose the soul knife, so you are fighter 2, soul knife 1, in total level 3 character, 900 experience points. And then 2700 level 4, so now you can be soul knife 1, fighter 3. That's it.
Okay. All right. But I do still think I set up multi-class incorrectly, no?
Hold on. This is okay. Are you using Character Mancer? If you will use Character Mancer to level up, it should automatically add the correct features.
Yeah, it levels me as a fighter automatically. It doesn't account for the mystic, of course. But if I ever do gain a fighter, well, actually, I would now gain a fighter subclass, so I couldn't put mystic in that spot. You know what I mean? I would have to list it some other way.
No, it's because it's showing your current level at the end, right? So you are Mystic, Soul Knife, and a Fighter. That's your multi-classing, and the combined level is 3 right now. It's not
Right.
Fighter level 3, but the combined level is 3. If you click on the gear, you will see level 3. That is correct. It's supposed to be
Right.
Fighter 1, though.
Right.
But never mind.
Well, it should be. I thought Fighter 2, Soul Knife 1. I was wrong apparently.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. And in total, it's level 3. Because if you will open the label, it's open right now. If you look at it, it's showing you combined levels, level 3, all in all.
But
Now, if you will proceed through Character Mancer level up, it will be Mystic, Soul Knife 1 or 2, and a Fighter, and by the end of it will be 4 instead of 3. And it doesn't mean that the fighter is level 4, it means that your character is level 4.
right, I thought if I leveled up fighter, I would get a martial archetype.
Yeah, yeah. So if you want to level up fighter, then I would also do that rather than getting second level in a mystic class. Because again, the fighter gets a lot on early levels. If you are planning to be like a frontline fighter, or even if not, the extra attack at level 5, it's always a right choice to rush fighter to level 5 to get the second attack as soon as possible. Maybe even rush level 6 because you get that extra feat.
I'm not really asking my question clearly, but I can get to it later.
No, I mean, everything is okay with your level. Everything is okay with your character sheet and your level. You are fighter tool, and
what I was asking is, now that I'm getting a subclass from fighter, where do I put mystic? Because I had just put my mystic level in subclass. I didn't have one. It was convenient. If that makes better sense.
Hold on. Okay, so how do you add? You could have add class. Okay, so first what you do, level you wanna level up fighter to 3 on this level, so don't waste more time. Which class you wanna level up right now at level 4?
I'm gonna
Fighter
level
or
fighter.
Okay, so go through Character Mancer and make a fighter level. No, why are you? Okay, so because they're supposed to be. Hold on, don't do it yet. Second class, I will change to. Oh. Multi-class options. Why can it's only this? And not custom. Okay, use custom class. There we go.
Good to level now, or wait?
Hold on, maybe I have to do it.
Sure.
I will open Character Mancer.
I'm sorry to be a problem,
Next.
Paul.
Next, average, yeah, the character roll, HP. Okay, level 3, we have to go through this. Next. Okay.
Are you doing the leveling for me?
Hold on, why it removed your class?
I don't know.
The hell? Yo, what a trolling. Okay, you will have to. I don't know what happened, but something happened, and it's now. It's trolling, so you cannot use character master. Okay, we use custom mystic. Soul knife. Hit die was D8, right?
For Soul Knife, yep.
Intelligence, you don't get the spell slots. And saves. Oh no, you get the saves from fighter, so you don't get any additional saves. All right. There. And I will try to level up. Multi-class, add. Fighter. Okay, we have to do it this way. Level 3.
Sorry, Paul.
Level 3, and then fighter level 3, fighting style. What fighting style did you choose?
He's dual wielding.
Two weapon fighting, dueling, or two weapon fighting?
2-weapon fighting.
Two weapon fighting. Okay, next.
Well, I see fighter on there now.
And soul knife has to be changed, but hold on, I have to go back to there. Yeah, it is correct. We will just change mystic soul knife. It's supposed to be level 1.
I can just pretend it's level 1. I don't want to hold up everyone's session.
I guess it's we will have to rebuild your character sheet from the scratch to avoid this. Okay, no, there is fighter level 3. That is correct. And use the custom class mystic. Yeah, we will have to rebuild your character sheet after session. So you will just have to reset it completely and make a new one, starting with the fighter, upgrading fighter to level 3, and adding second class, or using the custom class, make a level 1 mystic soul knife, and then secondary class adding fighter, because the fighter you will be able to level up through character mancer easily.
Okay.
Anyways, you are up, so your max hit points constitution is +3 times.
For purposes of this adventure, did I gain a subclass? Just for this session. I know we have to rebuild.
I guess it's you choose the one because you level up. Guys, are the rest of you are finished? Did you finish your leveling up?
Still give me a moment.
Okay.
Because unfortunately there is a spell which from Tasha which I want, which is not on Roll20, so I need to transfer it.
Okay. You can use 5e tools. 5e tools allows you to just copy paste text. So go to 5e tools, and you can get all the features from Tasha. They are already there.
Okay.
Okay, we will add the ranger. That's what he will probably do. Ability score increase. Okay, dexterity is the way to go, definitely for him, because he wanna do as much damage as possible. There we go, max. He doesn't get new spells at this level. Next. Apply changes. He got new spell slots though. No. That is strange. It says that it did. Level 4. No! 3. Okay, never mind. So it's all correct. Yeah, so arrow finished. And Rezo, level 4 already.
Just debating champion or psychic warrior. Both make sense. Actually, it doesn't matter. I can't level up anyway since you did your work, so I'll just go on like I am, and we'll rebuild after session.
Yeah, that's right now you have a fighter as it's supposed to be. It doesn't show that the only issue is that it doesn't show your character multi-classing correctly, but everything else is there. You should be fighter level 3, and it should give you. It should give you, if I am not mistaken,
I should get
mar-
an
mar-
arc.
martial archetype. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, but I can't use Character Mancer anyway, so
Yeah,
we'll rebuild later.
you have to choose manually and add.
If there's a version in Tasha's and one in UA, is it up to us, or do we have
Well,
to
it
use...
should be the Tasha one. It replaces all Ola UA with the same name.
I have to be honest, I hate the Tasha one. I hate that book.
That's understandable, but those are the official rules. Then it's up to the master, of course.
Yeah. The publication is always the official. Not everything is balanced there, so I will not be using everything. But they gave some kind of a balance to the features that were really unbalanced in UA.
I much preferred the old Psychic Warrior, so I'll just go with Champion. Sorry, there were just some changes in Tasha's that really were not for me.
By the way, Paul, I will need you a ruling from you because there's a rule that is not entirely clear.
Okay.
As a feat, I took the talent telepathic from Tasha, which says the following. Okay, I increase my intelligence by 1. I can speak telepathically with creatures I can see within 60 feet, which is fine. The last one, I gain the psychic capability of casting detect thoughts once per day without using components, so no somatic, no verbal, nothing. And then I can cast it once per day for free, and I can cast it more times using my spell slots if I want. When I cast it using the spell slots, do we have to pay life as it is a spell, or do we consider it a psychic capability, so it costs nothing?
No. If you have a spell slots of 2nd level or higher, you can cast this spell with them.
I'm fine both ways.
So there it is. If you cast it without a spell slot, you see, if you cast it without a spell slot, you cannot recast it before you finish a long rest. This way, so you can once between the long rests, you can cast it without any components and no requirements of the spell slot. But then you cast it normally, spending spell slot. You don't have to. You don't need to learn this spell to your spell book. You know it just by this feat. You know it.
Okay.
So that's what this feature does. And once per day, you can cast it without any expenses. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm as good to go as I will be.
Okay, I guess everybody's good right now, Rezo.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, you're good. So go back to the dungeon.
Well, I think we should go check that wall.
That's true. We did hear that noise.
By the way, as usual, before moving in, I use mage armor.
Yeah. Okay.
I cast my new cantrip on myself. Guidance.
Very useful.
That's one of the best cantrips in the game.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the one that takes concentration, so it knocks off anything else I'm concentrating on. Which is nothing right now, so I don't care.
Usually you are using it in a moment that you don't need the concentration, unless you are in the middle of the dungeon and you are trying to help your rogue or a ranger to find something or the unlock something, and you are currently concentrated on warding bond or something else. Then now warding bond is not a concentration spell. Let's say bless or something like that. All right. Sorry for the interruption. Where to?
South.
Yeah, so as you expected, the part of the wall has opened. I mean, this wall has opened, and you can see. Oh, thank you very much. Stop moving. Stop. You spotted 3 chests inside. One similar, made of the stone, similar like those in chapel, and 2 wooden ones, all well preserved. When you lay your foot inside of the chamber, though, this small room, you heard a click. You certainly stepped on a pressing plate, and then
I
from the
freeze.
wall, you freeze too late. No, hold on. Let me do the math quickly. Oh, look at that! It bounced off your tower shield, but there is a trap in this room. The arrow bounced off your tower shield. It has a strange, gluey, yellowish substance on the tip of itself, so probably also poisoned.
Probably best that I went in there first.
Definitely.
I pick it up and say, "What's this?" Pointing at the hobbit.
But wait, another thing
Actually,
I forgot.
Ranger would have a better idea.
So you didn't move at all. Okay. As you stand like this, you hear another click. Probably the trap reload itself, and because you are keep pressing on the pressing plate on the floor, it shoots another arrow at you.
I take a step back after that second one, if it hits me or not.
Yeah, it bounced off your shield again, so you quickly withdrawn. So yeah, there is a trap that is and the arrows were flying from this direction, from the from your right, actually. So they
Actually,
for some
before we move forwards, how many arrows does Arrow have left?
he has 12 left.
Okay, then
But
it's enough.
this will not be compatible. They are short arrows. Not he's using longbow, and even for a short bow, this would be too short.
No, I was just asking because if he's very short on arrow, I can lend him my crossbow for him to use, but he probably doesn't need it for now.
No, still 12 arrows, so still capable to.
All right, I have an
take
idea.
2 shots.
We don't have anyone that can disarm traps, right?
Unfortunately, not. The only thing we can.
You can try. You can try to do it.
Yeah, but we don't have the proper tools.
Yeah, you can try to do it the old way, like improvise.
Yes.
Okay, so now you know that there is a pressing plate. The arrow is looking at it, trying to determine which one is the one that is causing the problem, which of the tiles on the floor, I mean, is activating the mechanism.
Since Entrock is so light, could he dash down to the corner across the tiles without getting hit?
Actually, I think the best idea is to try to jump beyond it.
Oh, actually, I have better than that. I can teleport beyond them.
That's even better, yes.
Well, I was going to suggest we just get the plate, push it down from a distance, whatever it is, and just let it fire till it's out of arrows. It can't have unlimited arrows.
Yeah, that's another option.
Could do that. I was just going to teleport past and plug the hole with something.
Okay, so which option do you choose? You try to.
I'm gonna try to do as Razor suggested. I'm gonna use my staff to try to push the tile from afar.
Okay, so you eventually found that this middle tile, this one, is the one that is activating the trap. And as you're pressing it, the darts are flying from your right to your left through the room and crashing on the opposite floor. It lasted for about 5 minutes. There was few dozens of the projectiles that were released this way, and eventually you, as you press the plate, you can still hear the spring going, there and back, trying to release the next projectiles, but there is no more projectiles in it. Congratulations,
Okay.
you've disarmed the trap.
I think it's safe to move forward.
All right, are we going to hear any voices again?
No voices, just chests.
All right, someone do your best to look for traps.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find more traps.
Me too. I'm expert at perception now.
I do not find anything.
You do not find any evidence that there are any more traps inside.
I'm trusting you, man.
I'm gonna try to open this wooden chest first.
Locked. It's locked.
Okay.
Chest number 2.
That's actually the stone one. Also has a lock on it, and it's also locked.
And the third one.
Like the two before. All these chests are locked, so you will have to break the locks somehow if you want to open.
All right, anticipate traps. So
I think you can try to break the locks with your mace.
You know, I'm going to try to break the locks with my mace. That idea just came to me.
You smash it.
Yes.
Okay, smash it then. Okay, 1 second. The lock is still holding after your first hit. It was a good hit though.
This is one sturdy lock.
Still resisting. Look at that. The wood, although, is not that resistant as the metal lock on the chest, and it's starting to crack. The cover of it. You give it 2 very strong hits, so the cover is cracking, while the metal is still holding.
All right, give it a
because
swing.
you might damage what's inside.
He's in trucks wincing. If there's anything delicate in there, it could break.
Actually, let me try something else. Maybe with this. Can I try to use my dagger to try to prick the lock, to put it inside the lock and try to open it?
Yeah, you could try it.
I cast bless on him. Or guidance.
Okay.
What do I do? An attack or use my sleight of hand?
No. You are using dexterity. You are making dexterity check, and you have guidance on yourself.
Okay, so it's a dexterity plus 1d4.
Hold on, I will add the guidance automatically. You don't have it enabled, so I will add your global modifiers, and you will be able to use them. You see, guidance already checked. There you go. You check it when you roll it. It's below now in a window where there are tool proficiencies and custom skills. There you have
okay, I see it.
Bless is under attack modifiers and under saving throws. You don't have a bless right now, so when you have them, you will just be checkboxing them. You don't have you sneak attack, so no there, and you don't have extra armor class right now as well, so we will disable this one. And there you go. Okay, roll it.
That's actually without the guidance. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it rolled without guidance, since you have guidance enabled.
22.
But yeah, 20 was okay. You actually were able to pick the lock with your dagger, but from this chest. So inside there is a leather bag, gloves, and a wooden staff.
Okay. I guess that before doing anything else, I will take 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic and see if any of those items or the chest is magical.
All chests not, but they contain objects that present a magical value. You just hit the jackpot, gentlemen.
Yeah, that's just one.
Yeah.
And if the owner of this place was upset about you stealing from the coffers in the chapel, how angry he or she will be for taking this stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna move to the other to the other box. Can you guide me again, please?
Yes, it's on your right side.
This one is pretty beaten up already. So yeah, the lock is damaged by the hits of Rezo Club, so you will not be able to pick it. It's too,
okay,
the metal was too deformed, so you.
Then
you
I'm gonna try with the stone one.
Okay.
Against dexterity.
This
time I.
You can't do anything with this one. So Arrow is going to try the same trick.
Guidance.
Okay. There you go. And he failed again. He failed as well.
The damage lock, can I just try and cut it out with one of my knives?
You could try to. Did we get just somebody? Oh, look who's there!
Yeah, sorry guys, I just got off work.
No worries.
Hi.
No worries. So you were trying to open the locked stone chest, but you failed.
You came for the very best part.
Yeah, for looting chests of these contains.
I'm sorry, I was standing on it. This one that had the damage lock. I wondered if I could just use one of my side blades, cut the lock out.
Okay, you can try. The wood is also damaged, so maybe it's possible.
Okay, what would you like me to roll for that?
Strength to cut through the material and dexterity to do it the right way.
All right.
Guidance.
Okay. You okay, roll with guidance.
So I'm casting it on everybody who's trying stuff.
Yeah. So okay, yeah. So you will be able to cut through the wood. And now dexterity. Oh, okay, no problem. So you cut off the lock and the chest is open. And in this one, there are metal gauntlets. That's gonna cost a lot.
Oh, more
There is
metal.
there is another pair of gloves, and an amulet.
This stuff is magical as well.
Yes, all the objects are magical.
Well, I don't know who we robbed and who cursed us, but we're gonna die rich.
Yeah, this stuff could either make us rich or be extremely useful for ourselves, depending on what it is. Now we need to decide what to do with the final chest. Can you, Arrow? Can you try the same trick of cutting the lock?
He tried. I mean, Arrow tried.
No, sorry, I mean Arrow.
Okay, and rock.
Oh,
Cut through the stone? No.
No.
Cut through the stone? No. It's not gonna.
He has a normal dagger if he wants to try and pick the lock. If you allow that again.
You haven't tried, so you could.
Sure, it was dexterity.
With advantage. With advantage because you scored critical on your last roll and it's not yet 6. No, not okay. I said so with advantage. Yeah, okay, you manage. After a few failures, you managed to eventually pick the lock with the dagger. It was difficult, but something helped you. Mystical energies or whisper breathing of your friends down your neck. Inside of this chest, there is a necklace made of the beads, a ring, silver ring, and a high quality cloak.
All of this stuff is magical as well.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Okay, people. All what we found in the previous rooms we can sell. What we found in this room, don't show or mention it to everybody. We can bring it to Balik and ask my master to help us find out what they are.
Can't you cast Identify?
I don't know it.
Oh, that's right. I don't know that this cloak gives me +1 everything. We just know it's something protection related.
No, you know, because you are attuned to it. Hold on. Does the cloak of protection require attunement? Yes. So you were basically wearing it for a time. You took a rest with it. So you realize that this cloak is making you more sturdy, both against physical attacks and against some unnatural energies and poisons and everything. You know what the nature of the cloak is just by wearing it. You realize that. So maybe the same thing will happen with these objects. It will suck though if any of this is cursed and you will be wearing cursed object and wink.
As I said, better just to leave them there for now and to bring them to Balik. There we can find help to find out what they are.
Well, even in Balik, you know that it's not it wouldn't be wise to show them too openly, and better
as I said, I want to bring them to my teacher and ask him to help us.
Okay. Maybe actually a scroll with the spell that allows to identify the nature of the objects will be a better solution. Not to show even to your teacher what you have. People were going mad for smaller discoveries, and this is not small in any way.
Right.
The magic items are rare beyond the imagination. The people, basically nobody else is making those except the sorcerer kings and the highest of the Templars.
Well,
They are the
if we
ones
can,
capable.
if we can find a scroll of identify, I'm just gonna learn the spell and then identify everything on my own. Going to take a while, but probably will be worth it.
That's what I mean. You may ask your teacher for that. It would be better. Even your noble instincts are telling you this. That sharing the knowledge about being in your possession of magic items with anyone, literally anyone, is not the way to go. Not at all. You can lose your family over that because they will see you, as a liability, and they will take the stuff and get rid of you. You can lose your friends, you can lose your mentors, everyone. This is a treasure beyond treasures.
Well, nice.
Basically, the stuff like that is in the treasure rooms of the highest of the nobles, and the sorcerer kings and the highest of the Templars, and they guide them well. So, having the objects like that, immediately the Templars will be very interested with you, and they will definitely try to take these objects from you. You have no doubt about it.
So you said there's a staff in there as well?
There
Yeah,
is a
and the
wooden
fact
staff.
How do you hide a staff in a town?
Yeah, well,
Like,
we're gonna
put
pick
that-
up everything. We're gonna pick up everything and keep it hidden for now until I am able to identify their powers.
The staff is carved. It's like a set of idols on top of each other. It's a very high quality wood crafting. The idols look like kind of primitive. They remind you, Antrox, some of the idols that the Halfling are using in the art or in the villages as decorations.
Hmm.
Pretty.
Alrighty, so this is the first part of the dungeon, or the last one if you will decide not to explore any further. You have some treasures from here. We will start the session right now. It's 4 hours, and I need to eat something. So we will catch. I will catch you guys next week, and we will continue. If you will decide or to move further, or you will decide to go back to Oasis or wherever. Now during the downtime, because I will assume that you will take another long rest. That's what usually we do between my sessions when there is no, we don't stop in the middle of the fight. So your characters will be back in the cave, taking a rest, eating, and doing stuff basically. So if you would like to try to focus on try to identify some of the items or do something with them, tell me. If you are not touching them, you don't do anything with them, also tell me. It will be good to mention what actions you would take to in this downtime, because it will be 8 hours, maybe a little bit more, so you can do something aside of just resting and eating.
Right on.
Any questions?
I probably have a lot, but
Um,
it'll probably be for later.
None from me, but thank you, Paul, as always, for letting me stream for a good cause.
Okay, no problem. You had some questions. I will catch you maybe later. I don't know how late into the night you will be up, but I really need to eat now. I am so hungry.
I'll be up a little bit. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay, so I will text you when I'm back with from my lunch. Now, also, Ben, Do I
Yeah.
remember the name correctly? Yeah, Ben. So you also apologize. I apologize, but I need to eat. So if you are hold on. Do you have your shift today? You are on duty.
Yes.
So I will contact you later if you don't mind.
Okay, everyone, that has been session 3 of Scorchland Saga with GM Paulson. And I have to say, I had a lot of fun with this one. I love a good old-fashioned tomb delving adventure with traps and undead and all that. It's one of my favorite kinds of adventure. And we've found all kinds of valuable loot here. Only question is, well, what sort of curse might have been placed upon us in return for getting all this loot? Oh, well, that and what's the loot do? That's the other fun part. So we'll find out next week with another episode of Scorchland Saga. That will probably be all for tonight, so I will wish you guys a great day and see you next time. Have a good one and take care of yourselves and each other.